Hello, everyone. This is Eileen, and this is a reading for Gemini for the month of February 2025. And um, after I do the reading, if anyone's got questions, you can ask questions. I'll answer as many as I have time to. I'm starting kind of late this evening, so I know I'm not going to stay on way late. So, but I'll go ahead right now and start the Gemini reading for. Oh, hi, Marijana. Can you hear me okay, Marijana? Let me know if you can hear me okay and see the cards too. So starting out, we're doing Gemini for the month of February 2025. And like I mentioned, if people have questions after that, I can answer whatever. You can hear it. Okay, good. Thanks, Marijana. Then if you have questions, you can ask after that. So let me go ahead and get through this reading. And the truth is, you might have Gemini influence, like a rising sign or moon sign or maybe some other influence. But even if you don't, if you hear me saying a message in here in this Gemini reading that resonates with you, that means you were supposed to hear it anyway. So it applies to you regardless of your sign. So let's see, you've got the moon, Two of Wands, Eight of Wands, Death, Queen of Wands, Two of Cups, the Chariot, and the Magician. And so starting out with the moon, this is talking about some kind of secrets, some kind of possible gossip, maybe people talking behind your back in a negative way. Yet usually it's something a little hidden, maybe dishonest, maybe not good, or people complaining. Let's see what I'm getting here. I feel like for some of you, you might have people kind of what I'm getting is they might want to gossip about you, but not have anything concrete to gossip about. It's like they feel inferior to you in some way or another. You look like you're shining kind of bright, and they feel like they're not. And they would like to be able to gossip about you or criticize you somehow or another, and they're kind of coming up empty-handed, kind of what they call grabbing at straws or something, just trying in some petty way. That's what I'm getting. Or maybe they're doing something dishonest and they shouldn't be doing, and they want to accuse you, and they can't seem to grab a hold of anything concrete that you're doing wrong. Then you have the Two of Wands here, and the wands do relate to the fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And they also relate to your area of work, career, action, progress, movement, forward movement. Two of Wands is about being enthusiastic and ready to go on things, and maybe having a choice to make, maybe one direction or the other. But I feel like for some of you, you've got two different things you're juggling that you're going towards at one time. So you might be working at a job for other people and have something of your own you're pursuing, or maybe another part-time situation of some kind that you're interested in. Maybe you got a regular office type job, but you're interested in the arts or something, and you're pursuing that, maybe some kind of entertainment industry or something that you're doing that on the side or in the evenings or that type of thing. Or it could be two different kinds of businesses, work experience, work exposure. I feel like one of them is coming in stronger than the other one, though. So one of them is paying off better. And you might even be more enthusiastic about one of them than the other also. So anyway, this is about energy and moving on, moving forward, making decisions about where you want to put more of your time, your focus, your energy, your enthusiasm, but you do seem to be pulled more in one direction than the other at this time. So if that is the way it is, then you should follow up on that, because your inner guidance is kind of clicked in, is what I'm getting. You've got Eight of Wands, which is talking about things moving ahead quickly. Now, this can also refer sometimes to travel by air. So some of you may be taking a trip somewhere, but otherwise things just get energized and moving forward for you a little quicker than they had been, or a lot quicker than they had been. So maybe in months past you were feeling like things had gotten to a standstill or had gone too slow or whatever. And this Eight of Wands is talking about things just all of a sudden moving fast, just a lot going on at one time. and things being more electrified at this time in February. You've got the death card. This is an ending of a way of life, of some part of your life, something. It's transitioning to a new beginning is what this is. So you're letting go of what no longer serves you and moving on to something much better. I feel like for some of you, oh, thanks, Marijana. Okay, all right. So I feel like for some of you, this death signifies something that you felt stuck in, like you felt like you were just stuck. But what I'm getting for some of you is that you felt this just totally drained of something. It could be a relationship you'd been in that you just stayed too long and you feel drained from it. You might still be in it, but mentally you're moving on, but you might still be in it, or maybe you already left it, but you're still feeling the effects of it. For some of you, it might be some job situation that you just stayed at and stayed at, even though it felt lifeless, like you were just dragging yourself through it and going through the motions. Might be a living arrangement for some of you. Might be just a way of thinking, that has not served you well at all. Just feeling like, oh, what's the use? Feeling hopeless about something. So it's time for all that, whatever it is, in whatever way this has affected you, to come to a close now, because it's time for fresh new beginnings. And it's a good time. We're going into the spring months coming up soon. I mean, I'm in Florida. We're already having spring weather now, which is great for me and my plants. But yeah, so something that's way past its expiration finally is falling by the wayside. It feels like the sooner the better. It feels long overdue for some of you. That's what I'm getting from that death card, that for some of you, this emerging into a new way of life, coming out into spring with a fresh attitude, out into the light, it's way overdue. So whoever this applies to, you're going to know who you are. But it feels like you, almost like you mentally left that situation a long time ago, but your body was physically still in it. I mean, but really, when you know you've mentally left a situation, that's a good time just to start packing and getting out of there, whether it's a job, a living arrangement, relationship, whatever it is, if you're able to. And sometimes you get stuck and it's hard to make those changes right away. It takes time. Queen of Wands. The wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Once again, the wands relate to work and success and progress and working hard and maybe even being a bit of a workaholic, like the Queen of Wands can be. So for a number of you Geminis, you might be embracing the traits of the Queen of Wands at this time and throughout February going into spring, because I feel like you're getting a lot of things done. You're working hard. You're filled with energy. I feel like the sun, for especially if you're leaving old things that you know that no longer serve you, let those fall by the wayside. You're coming out really strong. You know, you've got these two of wands here. Now the Queen of Wands, you're coming out in a very strong position with the sun shining on you, ready to go, ready to roar. You got that lion right there. So you're coming out of it and pushing out in a strong manner. So I really love the energy that I'm getting from this Queen of Wands card. And you're going to be making progress and working hard and being very strong and courageous is what I'm getting here. Like not taking no for an answer, just standing strong and moving forward with a lot of strength and energy. And this is going to really pay off for you. You're not willing to take no for an answer. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting so much strength and just movement forward to get things done. Go after your dreams. Go do what you want. Some of you might be self-employed, or you're going into some kind of business of your own, or just whatever work you're doing, career. You're filled with confidence and energy and just a lot of ambition, and you're going after things, and you're going to do really well also. You may already be doing well for yourself, but you're going to be doing much better. That's what I'm getting. I love the energy I'm getting here. Two of Cups. For a number of you Geminis, or if you have Gemini influence in your chart, this is talking about crossing paths with someone from a previous lifetime that you had a wonderful love relationship with. It could be you were in a romantic relationship with each other in a previous lifetime, but you may have also just been very close. You could have been the best of friends in the world, and maybe this time around you're going to be in love and have all the romance and the friendship, be best friends but love each other and have a lot of romance together also. Look at the two dolphins. So this is a really good omen for you. For a number of you Geminis, or those with Gemini influence in your chart, you are going to be, it's your time. Everything's about timing. Everybody has to get through whatever they're supposed to get through in their lifetime. No matter whatever your age might be, you never know. It could be young, it could be middle age, it could be older. At some point, if you're supposed to meet someone, you're going to both cross paths when you're supposed to. And, we can't always rush things and say, well, I want that now. I want it now. It just doesn't work that way. It's timing. So for a number of you Geminis and Gemini influenced people, your timing is right all around this time. Now, this is a February reading, but this could be February, March, April, May, June, whenever. It's going to be a welcome change, and that will be worth the wait, because sometimes you can't always put your finger on the exact timing of something. But this Two of Cups has such a strong energy. The same way I'm getting that strong energy here with this Queen of Wands. That's a powerful energy I'm getting from this card. And now a strong energy of love with this Two of Cups card. So whenever that time is right, it's going to be great, because the two of you are just going to be so in sync with one another, so well aligned with one another. This is not one of those roller coaster relationships from a previous lifetime. This is smooth and well balanced, well adjusted, a mutual attraction to one another. I mean, you two are just in sync. Then you've got the Chariot card, and the Chariot is a major arcana card saying, hey, you've got everything you need to get that chariot of yours moving forward. Oh, hey, G, good evening. Thanks for being here. You've got everything within yourself. See all that power you've got here with that Queen of Wands? You've got everything you need to get your chariot moving. It won't move by itself. These two winged horses, they're like heavenly horses, a black one and a white one. It's like they're waiting on you. They're not going to take off until you let them know you're ready to go. And so you have to let the universe know you are ready to move forward now. Look at all the stars in the sky. Everything's waiting. The stars are all aligned and pouring out of the sky for you and lighting your way and just waiting. Everybody's on your side. You've got a lot of angels. You've got your relatives who have passed on, who are in the spirit realm. They're all waiting for you. They're counting on you. It's like almost like if you're in a race, if you're in a car race and your car's sitting there, and no one's taken off yet, and you got your loved ones, your friends, your relatives, or whoever waiting for you just to take off and go. They're counting on you to do well in the race. And that's how I feel. You've got others in the spirit realm who are just waiting on you to take off and move that chariot forward, regardless of what the people here on the earth plane are thinking or wanting. A lot of times people around us don't want the same things for us that we want. And you just got to put that stuff aside and let them take care of themselves while you take care of yourself, because you have to go with what's inside of you, what's coming from your heart and soul. But it's time to move forward. And that's why you had the death card, for things to end, things to close out, because it's time for you to move forward with strength, with power. So, and go after your goals and your dreams. You're ending on the Magician once again. You have everything you need. Oh, thanks, G. You have everything you need within yourself to create the magic in your life. The love, the work, the money, the prosperity, whatever it is, a new home, a new residence somewhere, a business, a new career, whatever it is that you dream of for your life, that you want, that makes you get out of bed in the morning. You have everything inside of you. Even if you feel like, well, I don't have enough money to get that started, but you have your own inner resources. You have your mind. You have the power of your mind, your abilities, your inner drive. And that's more valuable than money any day of the week. I would rather like if I was going to be with someone, have someone special in my life, a special guy, I would take someone who doesn't have a lot of money, but has a lot of drive, a lot of inner drive and determination and confidence and not willing to give up. I would take someone with those traits rather than someone who's got a pile of money, but it's because maybe it was always fallen into their lap. They passed on from their family or who knows what, and they're lazy. Otherwise, they're lazy, but they happen to have been living with a lot of money. To me, that's a turnoff. I would much prefer someone who's got ambition, who's got drive, who's got ideas and dreams, and who's willing to make things happen for themselves. And that's what this magician is saying. You have within yourself to be doing that now. And so for me, those are much more valuable skills and traits to have and resources than just having a pile of money with no real ideas or ambition or enthusiasm. So, so you're in a strong, good position. But what it's saying here, the magician has to really concentrate their abilities, concentrate their attention to get what they want. It won't fall into their lap, but you've got everything you need to do it. Okay. And then let's see, you've got some oracle cards. All right. I love this one here. Courage. Archangel Ariel. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. That's what I was getting from this Queen of Wands card. I love this card. I love that image. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. That's so important right now. So important currently, for sure. Always important, but especially things that are going on now. You've got the Scarab Beetle Spirit. Magic works through you. I like that message. And this is one of my money cards from that money deck I got. Cultivation. You are in the growing phase right now, and you must continue to water the seeds you have planted in order to reap the rewards. Okay, that's a good message. And then the last one you have is the animal spirits, peacock, vibrancy. Peacocks are so beautiful. You were born to shine and inspire. Practice humility to avoid jealousy. Be grateful for life, and more good things will come. Be true to yourself and recognize your brilliance. Oh, wait, I've got to, and then I'll do, oh, hey, Maurice. Oh, thanks. Okay, hold on. Oh, Maurice. Oh, and look, she got the job with the builder. Okay, I'm glad they're nice. Thank God. Hold on, I got the beeper going off in the next room. Let me go turn that off. Hold on a second, everybody. Oh my God, I'm hooked up. I'm taking off. I'm hooked up to the microphone, and I was walking away with it. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Let me get the microphone hooked back up. Yeah, that's the only thing about this kind of thing. It hooks up to you. Just if you forget, you get up and start walking away. Can you still hear me? Hopefully I didn't pull it loose. Okay, let me see. Somebody tell me, do you still hear me? I want to make sure I didn't mess up my microphone when I walked away with it hooked up to me. Just let me know if you still hear me, okay? And I think Marijana is first. Just a second. I'm trying to organize this little line. Somebody let me know, do you still hear me okay? Make sure I try to wiggle this around, make sure it's plugged in okay. I mean, yeah, you hear me. Good. Okay. All right, let's see. So Marijana is first. Let me go back and check. All right, let's see here. Okay, all right. Now I know Marijana. Okay, so it's Marijana. Is my next relationship better than the last one? Let's see. Let me pick up some cards here. I'm leaving that one right there. I like that one. Okay. Your next relationship that you haven't met yet, is that what you mean, Marijana? Next one coming up. Okay, it looks like G is going to be after Marijana. And then Maurice. Yes, okay. Is your next relationship going to be better than your last? You know what? Your very next relationship, is there someone special right now, or someone you're getting to know, or that you just met, or you're interested in, or something like that, Marijana? Because I'm feeling like there's going to be someone coming up soon that's not so great for you. It feels like they're not strong-willed enough, or something. It's something in their temperament, not bad, like mean or anything. I'm not getting that. Like not enough follow through. I'm getting something like that, like somebody coming around you. You're single. Okay, so all right. I feel somebody coming around you, and unless you can tell me if this sounds like the last relationship or somebody you've already been around, I feel someone coming around you, or that could be around you at this time, that's not going to have good follow through. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like you like people who are strong and follow through and upfront and speak honestly and, one on one. You don't want any kind of little mysterious nonsense going on. Where somebody makes a few little hints about something and then they disappear, or they say one thing and then they don't follow through. Oh, that sounds like your ex. Your ex does that. Oh, is your ex still around you then? Yeah, because I don't like those kind of traits. That's annoying. That's aggravating, dealing with people like that. Is your ex still around you, Marijana? You're still in touch with him? Was told he wants to approach me. That could be, and that sounds like his personality that I am describing. Yeah, kind of like a little, I don't want to insult creatures, nature's creatures. I'm a nature lover, like a little wormy kind of feeling I'm getting. It's the kind of person that aggravates me. I just like people to be upfront, out in the open, because I'm pretty much like that. What you see is what you get. Not that they got to tell y'all everything in the world about them right away, but I mean, I just don't like people leaving things out, and a narcissist. Okay, yeah. Okay. So that's that person. That one's lurking around you. That energy is around you, because that's what I'm seeing around you right now and sensing. And let me see about what's coming next. You got to make sure you don't really associate with him, because anybody like that who's wasting your time, they're going to be blocking your energy. They're going to it's going to block your energy from meeting somebody good for you. I feel like you're divorced. Okay. All right, good. I feel like, you still have the energy of that person. Are you living where the two of you live together? Anything like that, Marijana? I just feel his energy still around you. Are you living someplace different? Are you living someplace where the two of you were? Or was the divorce just recently? Maybe it's just the way he's still thinking about you, and that's something like that I'm still feeling his energy around you. You need to clear your space. I've never done this before. He lives close by. I've never done this before, but I plan to do it in the future. Just to, because it can't hurt. You know how they say burning sage? You sold the house. Okay. You know how they say burning sage gets the negative energy out? Maybe you should do that. Has he been in the home where you're living now? Yeah, I knew you meant sold, because what are you going to tell a house? Yeah. So I figured you meant you sold the house. We told the house. So I think you ought to get some sage. I wonder if he drives by where you live. You do? Okay, good. I'm wondering if he drives by the place you live or something. His energy is lingering around there. Oh, Raquel, hi. Okay, let me see. I've got a couple other people ahead of you. I, I don't like that his energy is lingering and hanging around you. Oh, he brings the kids. No wonder, no wonder. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Does he come inside? I mean, I'm just wondering. I know you don't want to be confrontational, but I feel like it'd be better if he didn't step inside the home, if he just, came to the front door or something only. And be sure and don't be interacting with him any more than you need to for your kids. Just be cordial and keep it very brief. You might be doing that already. Do that as much as possible. Good, he doesn't come inside, thank God. Be as brief as possible while still being cordial, because you don't want to look like you're being rude or any of that kind of thing or confrontational. But you need to show that you're always very busy. And because I don't like that energy. It feels like it hangs around you. Um, yeah. Have you told your kids not to be telling him anything about you? Or I mean, I don't. Although I don't know, that might be a sticky situation saying that. Then they might go back and tell him you said that or something. I don't know how it is between you and your kids and all that, but I don't like that his energy is infiltrated there. That's what I'm feeling. He's toxic. Yeah, I totally believe that. I'm glad you're burning the sage and everything. Well, try not to think about him any more than you absolutely have to. Just think about him as being in the past and gone and over with. Good, 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 good. That's good if they don't say much. Um, and just focus on your new way of life, because you do have good things coming your way. Look, you got the sun. I don't know if you've worried a lot about things, because I'm seeing the Nine of Swords here. You may have gotten a lot of anxiety over a time because of him and his influence. It may have caused you a lot of anxiety. So your money looks like it's going to be good. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. That Sun card, that's telling you new beginnings for you. New bright beginnings. The more you focus on your life and making new beginnings for yourself, the better. And there's going to come a time that you have someone new in your life. But I feel like, no wonder. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. Your money's going to get better. And up ahead, there's going to be a special person for you. The two of you are going to get together and see, it's got like a little kid there. It's going to be a happy family situation for all of you. This is going to be a well-balanced relationship. It will not be what you've had before. And you may be very cautious, which is understandable. You should be cautious with anyone new, because you never know. People act real nice on the surface when you're getting to know them, and then all of a sudden they start getting, turning a different way later as you're around them more. So take your time with whoever you do meet and look for red flags. If you see any red flags, just cut it off right there and go on your way, because if you're getting warnings, you may as well heed the warnings and move on and drop and cut the cord if there's somebody new, because it looks like there is going to be a well-adjusted person that's going to be very compatible for you coming up ahead. And there's going to be like a happy family. Everybody's going to be happy, you and your kids and this guy. It's going to be a happy family. And it's going to be a whole new life for you, a whole new way of life. But right now, just focus on what you want for yourself and focus on things you have control over, because you don't have control over when you're going to meet this person. Unless you go join, you can go partake in activities. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Marijana. Yeah, you don't want to be fearful and all that. That's what that Nine of Swords. Yeah, just do what you can to keep yourself safe. Make sure you got cameras around your home and stuff like that, and good locks. And you got to let people know who have been a negative, toxic element in your life, that you're not messing around, that they're going to be in trouble if they try to bother you in some way, that sort of thing. You got to be willing to, if there's any kind of problem, call the police on them and a whole thing. But excuse me, because you got to protect yourself. Otherwise, don't focus on any of that stuff. That's your past. Time to focus on your future. But in the short term right now, start focusing on what you can, different activities that can make you happier, lift your spirits. And you might look into some of those things like that. I've said this before. It's that website. What's it called? Meetup.com, where it's different groups of people that get together for. It's not a dating site. It's there's some groups that go visit restaurants and eat at restaurants, and some groups that go play, I don't know, maybe they play board games or something, or other ones that go kayaking, or other ones that go hiking, or, different groups of people that have different interests. They meet up, and it's like male and female, and everybody just pays for their own activities. But it's a good way to meet males and females and people who have similar interests to you. And you might meet someone special that way, just by coincidence, or you might meet a new female friend and she might introduce you to her friend or cousin or brother or something who ends up being a good match for you. So you might want to check out that website, see if there's any activities you'd like to go and participate in, and maybe a painting class, or something you're interested in, dancing or something. And that could be a good way to meet someone nice without the pressure of going to some dating site or any of that kind of thing. And then you might make new friends in general, just new acquaintances and friendships for male and female. Anyway, I just had to get a drink of water. Here, let me pick you a card, and I'm going to go on to the next one. Here you go, Marijuana. Dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. I like that. That's a good message. Here, I'm going to get you an angel card. Okay, let's see. Look at this. Overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. There you go, Marijuana. That says it right there. Okay, and thanks for your donation. And then let me see who's going to be next. I think that was G, and then Maurice. Hold on a second. Let me get myself organized here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so it's G first. Let's see. Okay. And then Maurice. Okay. And then let me get back to my screen here. Okay. Oh, hold on, Sophia. Let me get to the ones that made a donation first. So this is for G. Let me thank G. Then put this up. Ethan. Let's see. Let me see if I have time, Ethan. I've got a few people ahead of you. I want to say thanks to G. Okay. Now let me go back and see G's question again. I think it was about the job. And Raquel asked a question too. Okay, let's see. All right, you got the job with the builder. I'm glad that one was the one that felt good to me. They're nice, but I wonder if I'm meant to stay there for the long haul. What do you feel? What I'm just feeling right now, G, is they would like to keep you there if possible. If you're not happy, they're not going to want to hold you back. Like if you were to find something else that you like better. Are you feeling like the money may not be enough or something like that? Or that kind of situation could happen? I feel that what I'm getting is that I mean, I know I'm hearing a lot of things about everything slowing down in real estate, like building and stuff. I mean, here in Florida, they keep building houses. In our neighborhood, I keep seeing more houses go up, but I was looking on, oh, the money's not great. Okay. Um, I'm seeing a whole bunch of new houses up for sale on realtor.com. I think they're kind of like just still building, even though they may not have enough buyers to buy all those houses. So I'm wondering if they might end up having to really, they're already, I think, dropping the prices some, but they're still overpriced, I think. Um, but I feel like that, they would want to keep you there if they can. Like I said, they're not going to try to, hold you back if you were to go and find a better paying job. Let's see. I'll shuffle some cards for you, G. I don't feel like you should be in a big hurry because they might still have enough traction left with them. I don't know if we're going to go into that much of a dip that your job would run out or anything like that. You might still have a job even if things slow down for a while and all that sort of thing. So, and I feel like they would continue to want to keep you as part of their team there. So, and you could find another job that pays more also. But if the work's not, if you don't feel like you're being overworked and it's comfortable, a comfortable environment, the people are nice and you don't feel like you're being overworked, I would say don't be in a big rush to leave because you never know. We don't know with the economy and all that sort of thing if things start slowing down. I would say if you feel like you should keep searching, then listen to your inner guidance. I'm shuffling a few cards for you here, but don't be in a big rush to run out and go. That's what I'm feeling like. Just take your time and settle in. Because I'm kind of wondering if you settle in for a little while, you might get pretty comfortable there. You know how sometimes when you first get somewhere, you feel like, I don't think this is quite right. And then you kind of maybe settle in, and after a while, you get comfortable and you start realizing you do like it there. It could be something like that. 8 of Pentacles, that means you are laying a foundation for yourself that's going to pay off for you in the future. You've got the 7 of Cups is kind of like dreaming, being kind of dreamy about something else that might be better, and those kind of thoughts is part of it. Do you think you might get bored? Is that part of your issue besides the money? G, are you feeling like you might get bored being there with the work, or maybe not staying busy enough or something like that? It looks like you will be able to hold on to some money and maybe save some money, or at least feel like you got something you can hold on to. You've got, look at all these Pentacle cards, 7 of Pentacles. So even though you might not feel like you have everything you need, you're making progress. And weren't you working someplace that they were stressing you out really bad? Wasn't that you, G? I'm trying to remember. Were you at that building where I don't know if it was a condo complex where you were dealing with the homeowners, unless I'm mixing up you with somebody else. Was that you, G, that was having trouble with the homeowners of a condo building or something, always pestering you? Or am I getting you mixed up with somebody else? The Emperor card. This could be someone in a different place offering you a job, but this could also be someone that could turn into a romantic interest for you up ahead. I think, did you tell me you're not involved with anybody, G? I feel like my feeling is don't be in a big rush to move on. That's my feeling here, G. Don't be in a big rush to move on. If you're making enough money to cover your expenses every month, but be on the lookout for something else if you really feel it inside of yourself that you want to be on the lookout for something else. I know I had a bad, kind of a negative feeling about that other place, medical facility. I don't know why. It just felt like all kind of fussy, persnickety people, and it just didn't feel like a comfortable place to spend your day. Like you just want to get out of there. Um, Whereas the builder's office felt like it felt comfortable and like you were welcome and accepted by the people around you. And that's a very valuable thing to have. You can't put a price tag on that because, at least you can feel relaxed when you're at work and even after you go home from work. Whereas, oh, good. Okay. As long as you can pay your bills, that's very important. This builder feels to me, and it felt that way before when you asked me, like someplace you could feel at ease and comfortable, like you can just be your natural self, and people were down to earth and just accepted you as a regular down to earth person too. And you can't really put a price tag on that when you're working someplace where you're feeling all stressed and harassed and whatever. It stays with you even after you leave the workplace, and it ruins your night. You go home and eat some dinner, go to bed, and the next morning the alarm's going off a few minutes later. It's like, oh no, I don't want to go back there. Then on the weekends, Sunday comes around, and it's like, oh no, I don't want to go back there. Whereas if you work in some place where the people act decent and you're comfortable there, that's, oh my God, that is so much healthier for you. So I would not be in a hurry to leave there. Why don't you try to have a little patience, get settled in, and be listening to your inner guidance. If you feel like you want to look around for some other positions confidentially, don't do it in front of them, whatever I'm sure not to, but don't be casual about it where something's on your computer and then somebody walks by your desk and sees you looking for jobs. I would do that at home, not at work. Um, don't be in a big hurry. That's what I'm getting here. This might be a stepping stone for you where you're supposed to be here for a little while. Get comfy. It's like a comfy spot to be for a while, even if it's not long term. It's a comfy, safe, secure place for you to be for now. That's what I'm feeling like. It's a safe harbor in a storm at the present time. So if I were you, unless you feel just driven to look and go search, and then maybe there is something else, but for you. But I feel like later on there's going to be something else. Right now, this is your little comfy spot. It's a stepping stone, and it does say set your sights higher, increase your standards, and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. So that tells me that up ahead there's going to be a shift to a better job. But I do feel like this is a secure place for you right now. It's like a little stepping stone for you. So yeah, keep a watch out, but just don't be in a big rush. I do feel like it's meant for you to be like in a little resting spot there right now, because I believe, if I'm remembering right, you were being stressed out at your previous job and just felt really stressed and agitated and all that sort of thing. So I would say stay a while, set a spell, get comfortable, rest, catch up on just feeling normal and relaxed. And this card says it's up to you. That's the Angel Answers cards. So yeah, take your time, and it looks like you might transition into a better job that still a nice place to be, but with more money up ahead. I feel like this is kind of a place for you to just rest right now and catch up a little bit. That's what I get. Okay, so gee, I hope that helps. Thanks for your donation again. Okay, and so next will be Maurice. So let me rest. That is the key word, rest. Exactly. You're welcome, G. Thank you. Yeah, that's what you're there for. It's a little resting place. You've already been out there struggling and having a hard time and overly stressed out. It's like God and your guardian angels, the universe, wanted to give you a little resting spot. That's where you are right now. What I was picturing while I was telling you? It's like a stepping stone, like a pond where frogs are jumping from one lily pad to the next, or that type of thing. It's kind of like your little lily pad to rest on right now. It's just a resting spot, just to relax and enjoy, and don't feel all overly stressed out. And then and see how things go. If you get the urge sometime to go be checking around for other jobs, fine, but don't don't push yourself to hurry up and get another job. I guess that's what I want to say. Just take your time, and you'll be guided to the right next step for you when the time is right. Okay, and thanks again, G. Let me go on to Maurice now. Let me thank Maurice for his donation. Okay, let's see. Ah, there it is. Show that. Okay, here's Maurice. Oh, this is your day off. Fantastic, Maurice. Just feeling unfocused. What do the cards see in general? Okay. About my life direction. Focus. What do the cards see in general? Okay, let me go ahead and pick up some cards and shuffle some cards for you, Maurice. I always see you, Maurice, in a very comfortable situation where in your work, your money, that you're comfortable. I always see that for you, that you're not, all the difficulties and the stressful times are just a thing of the past, and that you're living well, living comfortably. I do believe as time goes by, you're going to get elevated in your position somehow. That's what I'm feeling like. You will be at some point in the future get elevated in your position, in your work. Let's see here. Okay, let me see. You've got the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups, that's the wish card. Prosperity, you've got Wheel of Fortune. Three of Pentacles. Four of Swords, which is saying that you need to rest after all the hard work. 10 of Pentacles. And the World. 10 of Wands. Hard work, putting in long hours. Here, I think, represents where somewhere along the line you're going to meet that nice lady friend I told you about. I think you two were very close in a previous lifetime. The two of you are just going to hit it off. It's just going to be really nice. Happy times together. There's that kitty, that telepathic kitty that's always looking at me. And you got celebrations here with the Three of Cups. So just continue to be consistent is what I'm getting here, because you're working, you're laying a good foundation for yourself. See the Three of Pentacles, you take pride in your work, you're doing good quality work. You know that about yourself. People around you know that about you. And you've got the energy here, that Ace of Wands. And I think you told me you've got some Aries in your chart too, and I can't remember which one. Did you tell me that was your rising or moon sign, Aries? There was something I thought you told me about Aries in your chart, Maurice, because the wands do represent the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You've got that Ace of Wands, which is all about having the energy and ideas and ambition and enthusiasm to be moving forward with your plans and going after your dreams and your goals. So you're going to be moving forward as time goes by in your career, and you'll have a lot to celebrate with that Nine of Cups, and that is a wish come true also. I feel like your wish too is around just wanting to feel really secure, having a night, enjoying your home, having a nice home to live in, feeling secure, feeling like you have enough money in the bank for a cushion, and that dream is going to come true for you. I've been seeing that for a while for you. Like, that is who you are. That's what your life is about. Even if you haven't experienced as much of that as you would like, it's going to be that way. Oh, in your 10th house, Aries. Okay. All right. So you will be in a much more celebratory mood up ahead in the future, because you're going to be feeling some a lot of good feelings about the progress that you've made, and just feeling more secure and happier about your surroundings, about what you have, about your life. You're going to have more, feel like you have more of a cushion financially and even emotionally, just feel better about your life. You got that Wheel of Fortune, which is meaning changes for the better for you, and 10 of Pentacles up here. So in the future, your money just really gets much better, where you're going to feel so, you're just going to be so pleased. So either you're going to be saving money as you go, or your position gets elevated and you're making enough money that you have an excessive amount every month left over after you pay all your expenses, that you can save a chunk of money. Um, you've got the World card, just feeling really good, feeling on top of the world. Like, I just feel like that's going to be you enjoying your life a lot more in the future, up ahead in the future, where you feel more secure financially, and you're going to be maybe spending a little money taking a vacation here and there, or doing things that are enjoyable, maybe going to and attending things that you didn't attend before because you didn't want to spend the money, or you were too busy or too tired from your job or something. It could be like going out and seeing a Broadway play, or um, some group, some band, or some music event that you would like to see, or like a little vacation of some sort or another. It's just being able to go and do things that previously you did not. And I feel like that's up ahead. It's not necessarily right now, but it's up ahead, maybe when you're feeling a lot more secure and comfortable with everything. But you're working and laying your foundation right now. You're doing the right things that you need to be doing. And the times are changing for you. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. You've done a lot of hard work, and you've just kept going and going and going. And you got that Four of Swords saying, yes, rest, catch up on your rest before it's time to get back out there and work some more. You deserve it. You need it. It's good for your health, for your physical health, your mental health, to really rest and catch up on your sleep and everything else. Take care of you. And then I still say there's going to be that nice lady friend that you're going to cross paths with, and the two of you were very, I feel like maybe you were good friends or something in a previous lifetime, and then in this lifetime you start out as friends, but then the friendship turns into a romance, because you have so much fun together, and the two of you, there's going to be a lot of mutual attraction, but the two of you are just going to be so compatible with one another that it's going to be easy to fall in love with one another. There's going to just be a lot of nice, charming moments together, and enjoyable times, and mutual attraction, and it's just a natural thing that you two just start falling in love with each other. But I get a lot of loyalty there between the two of you also. There's just a lot of loyalty. Midhaven, midheaven, midhaven, however they say that in Aries. Okay. um Six of Cups, yeah, so that's coming. And then there's this celebration, because there's a lot of love and good feelings going on there. So, oh, I don't even have that one where you can see it. That's celebration there, the Three of Cups. So, yeah, so going forward, it does look like it's a good trend. You've been through the worst of it already. You're staying consistent and solid and strong and just keep and moving forward. And that's going to pay off for you. And yeah, so, and I know there's a lot going on and swirling around us right now, coming out in the news, but I don't believe, I believe it's short lived. I really do. I just don't. It's just, it's not gonna, those people that are trying to do all those things right now are just not gonna, it's not gonna work out for them. Even though it looks very concerning to most of us who have a good head on our shoulders, naturally are looking at that with a lot of concern. But it's going to be short lived. That stuff's all going to fade out. They're going to do some damage where we got to pick up the pieces, but it's all going to phase out. And little by little, everything's going to get put back together, hopefully and rebuilt in a stronger manner, though, to prevent that kind of thing from happening in the future. So in the short term, they think they're winning, but in the long term, no, that's not going to fly with us. This is the United States of America. This is not some other country. So it's just not going to work out in the long haul. So that, maybe in another few months or so, you might, if you got a little uneasiness in that area, that should smooth out by summertime. But like I said, we might be in a stage of having to pick up the pieces, all of us, by that time. But it'll be, because I feel like between March and June, things are going to kind of just, I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of commotion going on between March and June, and then things start all settling down better in some way. So almost like a volcano erupting, and then we got the mess to clean up afterwards. So, but those people who are trying to do all these things right now, all this crazy stuff, having everybody's head spinning around, that's just not going to fly. Not in the U.S. It won't. So, yeah, so you're going to have good times going forward. Just stay steady, keep working, keep doing what you need to do, and everything's going to go well. That's what it looks like here, because that's who you are. I've been seeing that all along. Yeah, exactly. I know, and that's too bad, because I think, it would be better if management always made sure to give people positive feedback when they see people working hard and being consistent and doing the things they're supposed to do. Morale, yeah, like workplace morale. It really helps if people tell you, hey, good job, or hey, we really appreciate you and the work you do, or that you're so steady and consistent, or something. Because what it does, and this is, you would think it's common sense, when you give people positive feedback, that it lifts their spirits a bit, and makes them want to do more, and stay consistent and work hard and do a good job, because they're being appreciated. When you let people know you appreciate them, it makes them happy to keep going, to keep doing things the right way. And when you don't show people appreciation, then you start feeling, well, why am I even knocking myself out doing all these things, So you would think that would just be common sense to anyone who's in any kind of position of management or whatever. But I guess it's not. I mean, you're lucky if you're working in a place where people do have that kind of common sense to do that. But I think I'm sure a lot of it is personality. A lot of people just don't have very friendly, nice personalities that way to do that. Or maybe they feel like nobody was giving them all that good. Oh, hey, Oaksy. Nobody was giving them all that positive feedback. Why should they be giving others? To me, it just makes sense. The more you kind of lift spirits and keep the atmosphere light, it's like, it just helps things hum along a lot smoother, rather than being heavy or dark and heavy and, I don't know, withdrawn, maybe not saying anything when you could say something. It's just counterproductive, and a lot of people just, they just don't have the personalities. I feel like they might have the work experience and stuff, but they may not have the right personality to be in a management or supervisorial position. And that makes a big difference, I feel like. But that's life. Unfortunately, you find that every which way you go, and no matter what business is, it could be in any business, any line of work, you're going to find so many people who are in those kind of positions. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, here, Maurice, let me pick you a couple of oracle cards too. Okay, let's see from Maurice. Oh, Maurice, you got Make a Wish. Hey, you have the Make Wish card here. Look, 9 of Cups. Make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. Okay, let me get you an animal spirit. Let's see. You've got Squirrel Spirit. Believe in yourself. And then let's see another one here. Angel Answers. Let go. Yeah, just let go and be free. Don't worry. And then you've got this one. Healthy Lifestyle. Archangel Raphael. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Yeah, and doing all that, getting your rest, eating healthy. And I know you get a lot of exercise on the job, but all those things combined help you to have a happier outlook too. Okay. All right. And thank you again, Maurice, for your donation. I'm glad to be of help. All right. Let's see. So that's Maurice. Yeah, Oaksy, glad to see you here too. Let me see. Now it was Maurice. Let's see. I know whoever's asked me questions, I always do the ones for people that make a donation first, and then whatever time I have left, I'll try to answer a few questions for other people. But let me see how I'm doing here. So I think it's Oaksy is next. Yeah, Oaksy. Okay, let me get back to my screen here. Okay, so Oaksy. Let's see. Oh, you're going to watch it later. Okay, she's going to come back. So let me answer Oaksy's question. And then I need to close it out soon. So what I'll do is go through and see if I can answer real quick anything for other people that that asked questions. Any significant? Oh, let me thank Oaksy for her donation. There. And then when she scrolls back and sees her name, she'll know I'm answering her question. Okay, let me see. Okay, Oaksy asked, any significant changes? Or I guess she meant events. She's got events happening. I guess she meant events for February, March. And she's going to go watch it and replay it later. Okay, let's see. Anything significant? Oaksy, February, March. Okay, let's see. This is for Oaksy. Any kind of significant changes or events, February, March. I'm just feeling right now there's going to be a lot of things for you to observe that are going on, but that you're secure where you are, observing things that are going on outside for some reason. I'm getting that. Let's see. Yeah, you got 10 of Cups, happy home life for you. And there's someone you're supposed to meet, Oaksy. I don't know if it'll be in March or April. It could, or Feb, March. I'm not sure what month it'll be, but there's someone special for a romantic interest that you're going to be crossing paths with. It could be sometime over the course of this year or maybe even into next year, whenever it is. It feels soon, but sometimes it's hard to put your finger on exactly when, because when someone's supposed to be coming into your life, their energy is strong. It's like the energy of the two of you being together and having a happy home life together, happy times together. It's strong, it's radiating out a lot of energy. So it's someone from a previous lifetime that you were very close to. And so when the two of you get together, it's just going to be really magical. It's just going to be smooth, very compatible, very smooth. And there's going to be a lot of really positive energy around your home environment between you and this person. But I feel positive energy around you in your own home environment, even on your own, without this partner for you. But when this person comes into your life, it just doubles it up even better. So I don't know which month this is happening, but this person will be in your life, and you two might start out just, I don't know, it's kind of like you start out, getting acquainted and maybe a casual date of some kind. But, it's as if both of you are being kind of cautious. You might be a little more cautious than he is, but it feels like you're going to find out as time goes by that he really wants to be with you. He's going to show you in his behaviors that he just has eyes for you, whether you're at home together or out in public somewhere. His attention will be with you, not with focusing on who else is walking by, or who else is looking good, or any of that kind of thing. He's going to show you, he's going to see such good qualities in you and see you. He's going to look into your heart and soul and just love what he sees and what he feels. And so he's going to prove to you that he'll be loyal and he'll be there with you. And the two of you are going to enjoy a lot of happy times together. Just even if you're just hanging out, making some popcorn and watching a movie or something, or having a meal together. It's like, it's just going to be really nice for the two of you. It's going to feel for both of you like it's about time. That's what I'm feeling like after all the things and relationships you may have been through in the past, or not being in relationships and feeling lonely, and all the things you go through in life. And when you two are finally together, it's going to be like, well, it's about time. It's really nice and a happy home life. So I'm not sure exactly, this may not materialize in February or March, but it's in your upcoming months or in the coming year. It's on the horizon for you. It's just the energy is very strong. You've got Page of Wands. This is about some kind of good news with money or your job, work, career, that type of thing. Something moving forward for you. You've got the Chariot card, and this is talking about moving forward in your life, just moving forward on plans, on things you're interested in. Some of this might just be casual interest you have, and maybe just in recreational activities or hobbies or anything like that. But it could be work related. Maybe if you decide you do want to get a new job, or maybe get promoted where you are, or anything like that. That's just going to be like your choice in the future coming up. I got to get a drink of water here. Excuse me. So, and you're going to be in a strong position. You got that Queen of Wands. I like that strong energy with that Queen of Wands. You're going to be in a stronger position as time goes by with your money. So I don't know if you get some kind of elevation in your work, or maybe things just improve somehow where you get a raise or something. It feels like you work for it, whatever you get, but you're going to be elevated somehow in your career. So, and let me pick you a couple of cards for, let's see. You've got have faith, your prayers are manifesting, remain positive, and follow your guidance. Okay, and then let's see what else you got here. You've got outdoors, Archangel Jophiel. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. That's a good idea. I like that. Let's see. Abundance. Oh, I like that. And I'm giving you one more that came out at the same time. Hello from heaven, Archangel Azrael. Your beloved ones, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. I like that. Okay, Oaksy, that's for you. Thanks for your donation. And let me see if I can, if no one else made a donation, I'm just, because I need to close it out soon, I'm just going to try to answer some or just pull a card for some of you that asked if you're still here. Speak up, anyone who's still here who asked for something. Otherwise, I'm going to just close it out. But let me see if somebody I can just pick a card out for otherwise. And then I got to close it out. It's getting really late for me. I meant to start this earlier in the afternoon hours, and I didn't want to skip it all together. Here's Raquel, Raquel, are you still here? Is 2025 a good year for me? I started a new job. Will love find me this year? Raquel. Or Rochelle. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Maybe it's Rochelle. Rochelle, 25 does feel like it resonates with you. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Rochelle, Raquel, forgive me if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. It feels like it's going to resonate. 25, you and 2025 are resonating with each other. You're in alignment with one another. This is what I'm getting. You're in alignment with 2025, your being. And what I'm getting with this is you need to be focusing this year on your goals, your dreams, what makes you happy, what lifts your spirits, because I'm feeling this year you're going to get help this year. Okay, help from the universe, from the heavens above, because you are more aligned with you and your life are more aligned with 2025 to make things happen. Okay, Rochelle. So focus on what you want. Practice feeling happy and optimistic and going towards things that please you, that make you happy. Even if it's something creative, do some creative things. And you're starting your new job, set your goals for your new job and be working on your goals for your new job, like what you want to accomplish, where you want to go in that job. Do you have plans to move up in that job? Set your goals, make your plans, write it out for yourself, because you're in alignment. And the more energy and your attention you're putting into your dreams and your goals this year, the more you're not going to have as many obstacles in your way as maybe in some other previous years. That's what I'm getting, but it's up to you. So I would say go ahead and start listing a bunch of your dreams and goals and plans and start checking on those every day, like have them in a notebook or something and read over them and make and break things down, small steps that you can do at a time, and keep putting your energy and have happy feelings about those plans too, Rochelle. Okay, because I'm feeling if you can do that, you're going to be creating some miracles and magic for yourself this year. Will love find me this year? I'm not sure about love. I'm getting more you accomplishing some of your dreams and goals this year. And as time goes by, maybe next year, maybe in 26, love. I don't want to say it won't find you. Maybe it will, but I feel like it's more in the shadows, whereas you creating some magic for yourself is more in the what's lined up for you to get started on. And then maybe in 26, you find love when you got yourself rolling along pretty good. Okay, and then let me see if there's somebody else. Ethan Johnson. I don't know if Ethan is still here. Let me see if any. Rachel. Okay, thank you, Rachel. Okay, so then hopefully you heard the message. Here, I'll pick you a card also. Let's see. Let me get you an angel card from over here. All right. Prioritize. Archangel Metatron. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Perfect. That's the one, Rachel. Okay. All right. And I don't know if anyone else is still around. Veronica. I don't know if Veronica Mendez is here. I'm going to pick a card for Veronica. Let's see, Veronica. I'm picking a card for you. I don't know if you're still here. You may have checked out by now. Let's see. Let me grab you an angel card. And I need to close it out, get going. Veronica, prosperity, Archangel Ariel. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Okay, that's for you, Veronica. If you're still around, she may have checked out by now. Okay, I need to close it out. I can pick a card for that he's probably gone. He didn't answer me. Where was it? Ethan. Okay, I'm guessing he left. Okay, everybody, I'm going to say thank you and close it on out. Thanks. Not sure if I'll be here tomorrow or not. I meant to be here the last few days in a row, and I wasn't. There, I'm saying thanks, everyone. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Rachel. Thank you. Okay. Let me go ahead and close it out. I've been here more than an hour, and it's getting late for me since I started way later than I meant to today. Thank you all. Thanks for your donations and your participation. And just be on the lookout, and I'll be coming back. I might be back tomorrow. Like I said, I'm just not sure. Otherwise, I'll aim for Monday, Tuesday. So I'm trying to get these like a few a week instead of just one or two here and there. So I'll keep working at it. So, and that was the reading I did originally was Gemini. So the next one I do, I think Cancer is next in line after Gemini. I'm just doing them in the order that they are astrologically. Okay, everybody, have a good evening, day, morning, depending on where you are. Let me go ahead and close this out. I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks, everybody.